My name is Susan Warner, and I came here to New Hope Shelter with my husband and child. We were living with family, and because of the housing crisis, we had a difficult time finding our own place to live. The relationship with our family deteriorated, and for the health and safety of everybody involved, it was clear that we needed to leave, but we hadn't secured our own place yet. And we contacted a homeless hotline who found a unit for us here at the shelter to stay in. So New Hope provided the shelter that we needed in order to maintain our search for a place of our own. We applied for every single apartment and condo, anything that we could afford in order to find our own place. But waiting periods, wait lists were sometimes a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year. And so while we continued to look, we were able to come here to New Hope and have a place to sleep and a place to cook a meal and a place to watch a movie and feel safe and secure for the night. So that way we could continue that search and get back on our feet again. My experience at the shelter was one in which the shelter provided us with a physically secure place to be. So that way we didn't have to be in a tent or somewhere under a bridge. We were in a safe, secure building. That brought us a lot of comfort. Psychologically, I think we associate our self-confidence and our self-esteem with our physical circumstances. Like they have a parallel internal status with the external. They parallel to each other. And so not having a place of our own to be in it made us feel very vulnerable and like we had failed. We had failed our kid, we had failed as people. It was a very insecure time. I think the biggest misconception of homeless people in general is that they don't want to help themselves. That we're incapable, when in fact we are all trying. Every single person, except for a very small minority of people, is closer to being homeless than closer to being a billionaire. Since leaving New Hope Shelter, we have been living in our own space for more than a year, and it feels wonderful to have been supported up until the time that we could acquire that space for ourselves.